Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Thursday and welcome back. We are tackling another candle review today, and up next we have Kringle Sicilian Orange. Recently, when Kringle had a 50% off sale around, I think it was Thanksgiving, I placed a couple of orders for some candles. I did toss some holiday candles in there, which you guys have seen reviews of, obviously. But I also tossed in some candles that are not holiday scents. And so you will probably see a few more Kringle candles in terms of reviews coming up here. I am waiting for Homeworks to start releasing some new things. I am waiting for Bath and Body Works to have a sale. I'm not just going to be reviewing Kringle candles, you guys. This is just because this is basically what I have purchased recently. And this Sicilian Orange I actually purchased back when I started getting into Kringle candle. I think it was September. I sort of placed my order for this one on a whim. In recent years, I've been getting into citrus candles again, and so I thought, oh, this might be kind of nice to try. And even on cold sniff, I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, I just started burning it a couple of weeks ago, so I was kind of incorporating this in with some of my remaining holiday candles. And it was really actually a great blender candle with some of those holiday scents. You guys know I love me a good orange pomander scent. And I found that this one, with a lot of the spicier fragrances that I had going during Christmas time, was a really nice fit. So anyway, when Kringle had their 50% off sale, they had a couple of them actually between Thanksgiving and the holidays. Oh my gosh, I stocked up on this one, you guys. Just based off of cold sniff, I think I've already purchased like 6 or 7 of these, and I do not regret it at all because I love it. This is going to be, I feel like this might become kind of my signature background scent because these candles just burn so cleanly that you don't have to worry about them. And that's really what I'm loving about specifically this 2-wick soy formula here, is that it has such a clean burn, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this candle around here so that you can see kind of the quality of the burn. There is no soot whatsoever. You do see a little bit of the soy wax residue here, but this doesn't mess up the paint job in my house. So I'm okay with this little bit of residue being left behind. But you can see like the wax is still the same color, like it just doesn't change colors. This particular formula from them is my go-to. I think that the 3-wick soy candles, which look very reminiscent of the Bath and Body Works candles, are good. I would definitely consider purchasing more of those. And then I would say my least favorite would be the country candles, which are a paraffin formula. I just don't love paraffin wax that much anymore. But this 2-wick soy formula, like, this is it for me. The quality of the burn, the strength, the throw has been very consistent, and it's not sooty, which is, again, my biggest thing when it comes to candles. But getting back to, you guys are going to see lots of candle reviews coming up. Again, a number of Kringle candles for the first couple weeks here, because that is what I most recently purchased. But I am getting very excited about what is to come from the other candle companies as well. So don't worry, there will be a nice variety of candle reviews for you guys to choose from. I'll link this one in the description box down below. I'll also put my discount code. If you're interested in saving 15%, you can use that. It is an affiliate code, so don't use that if you're not comfortable with it. I will say most of the Sicilian Orange right now, when I'm filming this on Tuesday, is out of stock on the Kringle website. They do have the 16-ounce medium jar available, as well as the wax melts, but the 3-wick soy blend and the large, well, this jar right here, which is the 22-ounce soy formula, is currently sold out. Where do we want to start? I've already kind of talked about the wax here, but again, this is a 100% soy clean burning wax. The wicks are 100% natural cotton fiber wicks. The jar is recyclable, which I love. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get to the scent story. And I'm going to compare this to a Nest candle. I think the two are very similar. And I love this particular Nest candle. So I'm glad that I have a slightly less, well, yeah, it is not slightly less. It is a less expensive alternative to the Nest. So, but before we get into that, let's talk about Sicilian orange. So their little story here, or their scent description reads, Sicilian orange, a luscious citrus bouquet of Sicilian oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and tangerines. Flavorfully boosted with herbs and lavender, woody pines add an earthly intrigue to Sicilian orange. Okay, your top notes. Italian citrus accord, Sicilian orange peel. Your mid notes are wild herbs and lavender. Your base notes are white cedar and western pine. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. And if you are scared off by the wild herb and lavender mid notes, I would say don't be. I really do not pick up the lavender in this. I'm sure it's in there, but I do not pick up any lavender. And just spoiler here, I don't love lavender. I really don't. I know it's a very relaxing scent, and when it comes to like bath oils or like when I do my foot soaks, sometimes I'll put some lavender essential oil in there, but I do not like lavender in home fragrance. Don't like it at all. And herbs, this really does not smell herby to me either. As far as like the pine and the cedar, I do kind of get maybe a little bit of both of those, but this is not a tree scent by any stretch of the imagination. You guys, what I get from this is fresh, juicy orange. Like I am talking like fresh off the tree orange. I get that beautiful tangerine. I don't really get lemon per se. Sorry, I have Alfie here with me, and he is he's chewing on a bone right next to the tripod. This is gonna be like, with this location, the only thing is that Alf really likes to hang out here while I'm filming, so hopefully you can't hear him gnawing on this Nyla bone or anything. I don't really get much in the way of grapefruit or lemon per se, but that tangerine and that fresh orange is the predominant note here. I would say this is 95% orange and tangerine with a little bit of that cedar and pine kind of going in the background. It does make it slightly less sweet, but this is still a very sweet scent. I wouldn't say the sweetest, but it has a sweetness to it. It smells like summer to me. I am actually not a big summer person. If you've been with me for any amount of time, you know that this and fall is actually my favorite time of year. I love rain. I love snow. My worst nightmare would be living in a tropical climate. I couldn't do it. I don't like the heat. But I do like the smells of the more tropical areas of the world. And this one is just so fresh and juicy. I really think this would make a wonderful like signature scent for a home. And I think I might have this as like the constant background smell. I feel like it's such an easy candle to burn because I don't have to like watch it or really take care of it. I can leave it lit for 3 hours, which is typically what I do with most candle companies, or I can leave this one for sure lit for like 5 or 6 hours. And there is never any problem with the wicks. I don't get puny wicks. There is never a problem with the wax discoloring. There is never a problem with sooting or anything like that. So that makes this one an automatic like contender for being an easy candle for me to just kind of keep around. The strength of this one I would put at probably about a 6. I do wish it was just ever so slightly stronger, but because I have multiples, I think what I might do going forward is just put one near the front of the house, maybe in the entryway, and then also put one in my family room or something. And I think that that would definitely give me that boost in strength that I'm really looking for. The throw is probably about a 6 or a 7, kind of in between there. It is definitely room filling. It travels outside of the room, wherever it is. You can smell like hints of it throughout the entirety of the downstairs with just one candle, but it doesn't have quite the oomph that I would normally prefer. That being said, I think if I burn 2 at a time, it's going to give me the fix that I really want. And since I have purchased so many of these, I see myself just kind of plowing. Buddy, come on, you're killing me. Stop. There. I see myself just burning the heck out of this one in the coming months. It's just such a nice change of pace from the holiday scents, right? Okay, let's compare it to Nest Sicilian Tangerine, which I love, by the way, so I have one. This one is unburned. This was one of my backups of the Sicilian Tangerine, and let's compare the two. Here, what are the notes on this? Okay, so they say this is a blend of bergamot, exotic mango, and passion fruit. Tangerine blended with bergamot, mango, and passion fruit. I will say the Sicilian Tangerine does have that passion fruit note, which I have always loved in this Sicilian Tangerine from Nest. I don't really get the bergamot. I do get maybe a little bit of mango. The Sicilian Tangerine from Nest is a little bit sweeter than the Sicilian Orange, but I feel like if you like the Nest one, you're really gonna like this too. So I think it's worth checking out if the Nest candle is one of your go-tos for either the spring and summer. I think it's definitely worth at least getting the wax melts to be able to compare the scents to each other. I love both. I don't see myself not purchasing the Sicilian Tangerine in the future because I have for a couple years now and I really love it. But I think it's nice to have something that is maybe a little bit more affordable and that burns a heck of a long time, because these 22-ounce candles, I think they have a burn time of over 100 hours. I think my average has been somewhere between 90 and like just about 100 hours for these large 22-ounce soy candles. That's a really good amount of time. I don't remember what the burn time is supposed to be for these Nest ones. It's not indicated on the jar. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do think the Kringle version here is gonna last you a lot longer. So if you're at all interested in this one, definitely check out the wax melts. The daylights, I think, are sold out right now as well. I'm hoping that they're gonna ramp up the production on this one again because it's so good. If Kringle ever did away with this one, I think I would be so disappointed. I would probably see if I could just buy like some of them in bulk just to be able to have. It's such an enjoyable scent, you guys. I really, really love this one and I'm a huge fan. So anyway, that is probably gonna do it for Sicilian Orange. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I'll put the links in the description box down below. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.